Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be the mods for February 8th of 2021. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome to the mod review for February 8th of 2021. So first off, I'm not going to put any timestamps up on the screen because we don't have that many mods today. We have no vehicles today, we just have a few things for working in the fields and then a few placeables that we'll go over. But down below in the YouTube slider bar, if you'd like to jump ahead or skip to a specific mod, you are welcome to do so. But without further ado, as we always start out with, we're going to start with the updates for today. So, I'm not going to read any of the change logs. Feel free to pause the video if you would like to read those. But our updates for today, we have update to the Map Objects Hider by Duke of Modding. We have an update to the Loader Vehicles AI by Marcus Modding. And then we also have updates to the Razzle Toro RVH by Apollo 5090R. We have an update to the Lizard FS60/2 by Ostry. And an update to the Old Production Pack by Farmer Manu. So, there you go. That is all the updates for today. So, we're going to go ahead and jump into the mods for today. Alright, our first mod up for today is the Pronar T680P. This is by Rick Black Labelle, Noah 1735 TWD modding. This is 22.92 megabytes to download, and this is for PC and Mac players only. So, this is in essence just a trailer. So if we hop over to the story here, we can scroll across, go to trailers, go down to the end here to take a look at it. There we go, the T680P, 16,120 to buy, holds all these crop types at a rate of 17,200 liters. So, in here we can do red green, or we can do black green, and main color, if we do black on that, I'm not sure what that's adjusting. Let's try red again. Oh, there we go. Okay, so take a look at the wheels there. It's adjusting the wheel color there, but black and green, and we have red and green. Their design color is just the, well, let's do gold so you can see it a little better, but it's just the cover over the trailer. And then for tires, you have Trailerborg, you have Michelin, you have Lizard, and then you have these guys right here, which are pretty sweet. So I went ahead and used those, but there you go. Those are your tire options. Past that, there's not any other options for you. It is a trailer. It looks nice, though. I think it's quite nice. I fill it up. There we go. And to open the cover, left control I to unload. I can stop there, wait for it to get back to there. If I open up the help menu, hit U, tip side right now. Left control I. Tip side back. And then there also should be a tip side brain door. There we go. So, plenty of different tips on it. We'll see how high it kind of goes up here in a second. Kind of get a feel for that. Right about there, so not too bad. But anyhow, there you have it. That is the Pronar T680P. Alright, next up we have the Disc Plow 3DR. This is by FBT Modding. This is for all platforms, and this is 4.99 megabytes to download. So this is in essence just a plow, but it does have a nice feature to it. So if we go in here to the 3DR, 5,000 to buy, 2 meter working width, 11 miles an hour it'll run at, which is actually pretty fast too. So 11 miles per hour is quite a bit faster than 7 there. Requires 78 horsepower, which isn't too bad. Now if we go into the store there, if it'll load in, new is 5,000, or you can get used for, well, so it's plus 0 there, but if you want it new, you have to pay down 10 grand for the plow. So a little bit misleading on there, but I went ahead with the used version there, so that's what we have out here. But we hop out, good looking plow, a lot of good detail on the used one. Open up the help menu. B to turn the plow if I want to turn it. B to lower it, and it does leave a plowed state. Now if I wanted to create a field, Y to allow create fields, lower it down, and it will create a field just fine. B to raise it back up. But there you go. That is the Disc Plow 3DR. Alright, next up we have the Lizard ASTH. This is by JV3D Modding and Sluice Modding. This is 5.61 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. So this, though it does look kind of like a cultivator, is actually a plow, which is fantastic. So 2.8 meters, 9 miles per hour, so in between that and the standard speed, so a little bit faster. Only requires 100 horsepower. If we jump into here, the only option you have is to adjust the main color to anything on that palette there, and I think I've gone with the gold outside because I thought it looked quite nice. But yeah, there we go. Hop in it, Open up the help menu, V to lower it down. And it's actually not leaving. That's interesting. Am I going backwards here? It's got that field work with it. Huh. That's not doing anything there. I'm trying to see if I'm missing something up in the... If I hire a worker, it works. Okay. So that's good. Unhire a worker, it's not really working otherwise, though. Oh, now it's working. Well, that was weird. That was very weird. It was not working before. Interesting. So if you're having issues with that, hire a worker and unhire them real quick, and you should be good to go. If I hit Y to allow create fields, no issues with that now either. Perfect. All right, well, that's good. We got it all figured out, but there you go. That is the Lizard ASTH. All right, next up we have the Unia Cut L. This is by Daniel X321, QWERTY, and Sizek. This is 10.8 megabytes to download. This is for PC and Mac players only. So this is going to be found in the store under Disk Arrows. Right here, the Unia Cut L, 12,000 to buy, 8 mile per hour working speed, which is, I believe, slow. Yeah, slow compared to the other Disk Arrows there. 3.2 meter working width at 90 horsepower required. And it does look like it's missing something there as far as the XML goes. Now, design color, you can adjust that to anything on here. And main color, you can adjust it to any of these different reds on there. Design, you can do no or yes, which just adds the roller onto the back and adds $500 to the price. But anyhow, we hop in here, open up the help menu. It is a cultivator, so V to lower it down, and it does cultivate. Fantastic. Well, there you have it. That is the Unia Cut L. All right, and our next mod is the Kongskilde Lift-o-matic / EcoLine. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm sure I'm not, but there we go. This is by Realistic Farmers. This is 4.3 megabytes to download. This is for PC and Mac players only. So this is a seeder. If we look into where we at, here we go, seeders, all the way down past all of the stuff we have in game and all the other different stuff. Lift-o-matic EcoLine, 9,500 to buy, 3 meter working width, plants your basic crop types. This is not a direct drill. 6 mile per hour working speed, which I feel like is really slow. Yeah, that is really slow. 65 horsepower required, holds 1,000 liters of seed. If I open it up, there's a few different options in here. So first off, with brand for wheels, if we take a look at the wheels. So yeah, a few options in there, and then we have kind of this branding over here. So we have the Kongskilde, the Nordstein or the Nordston Howard, Nordston New, Nordston Knoll, and back to the original design there. So a few options in there, a few ways to adjust it, but otherwise it looks pretty sweet. Open up the help menu, V to lower it down, B to turn it on, and it is planting wheat. If we hit Z, we can, oops, if I can actually hit Z. There we go, hit Z, you can put out a ridge marker if you'd like. Ridge marker, is it doing anything? Yeah, it's doing something, looks like. I extend that out, let's see here. Maybe not. Ridge marker out that side, but, oops, there we go. But it is working. Ridge markers are putting something down. We got it off now, but that's okay. And to open the cover up, so you can open that up if you want. And I like the animation on that. Close that up. V to raise it up. Z to put that ridge marker away. There you go. That is the Kongskilde Lift-o-matic EcoLine. Kind of a pack, I suppose, but there you have it. All right, our next mod is the Stara Prima 4590. This is by Agritono. This is 10.3 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms. So this thing's pretty cool, actually. This is kind of like the big brother to the directorial Stara we have in game. So under seeders here, this is the Stara we kind of start off with. This is a 3.6 meter Stara. We go down to this guy in the very end. 4.8 meters, so a little bit bigger, 52,500 to buy. Runs at 11 miles per hour. It does seed and fertilizer. You can do all of these crop types here. So if you notice, it also does the planted crops as well, which is pretty sweet. So 2,850 liters combined of seed and fertilizer. Only requires 132 horsepower. We open it up here. We can have standard or normal inverted on the tires. So, excuse me, there's also, yeah, there we go. Standard, normal inverted, wide tires, and then broad inverted. There we go. Sorry, a few more options, but there you go. And that is, again, a direct drill. But there's also with this pack, under miscellaneous, is this guy right here, the Stara Prima. That's 1,200 to buy, which you're going to want that if you're going to transport this down some narrow lanes, because this thing is the attacher here. So if we hook that up, I can hook it up so you can see that wheel there. I don't think there's one on the other side. Yep, just on this side. Hooks up. Now I will say this, with those tires down, I have noticed, you know, see this a little bit of an issue here. So maybe needs a little bit of work, but if I open up the help menu, right mouse button, I can fold up. Oop, that's folding up that there, which is good as well. Right mouse button to do that. But if I do, that's side to side on the right mouse button, and then up and down folds up those tires there. So if I wanted to, you know, do that for transport, I can do all those good things. But I'm obviously having a little bit of issues doing some of it. Get those all the way out. But yeah, I'm going to put those away because I'm going to use it now. So anyhow, it doesn't work too bad. I think I might need just a little bit of an update to tweak some of the things on it. And we will go ahead and fill this up. So it's holding 1,650 liters of fertilizer and 1,200 of seed. And I can put, let's do something, yeah, we'll put some corn in the ground, why not? But it is a direct drill, so V to lower it, B to turn it on. And there we go. We're direct drilling corn into the ground, which is awesome. So anyhow, there you go. That is the Stara Prima 4590. All right, here we have the Grimme KS 5400. This is by Mafu FS and Zuta. This is 6.45 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. So this is going to be found in the store under potato technology. This is essentially a Hallam topper, but just a bit bigger. So here it is right here, 23,000 to buy, runs at 9 miles an hour, 6-meter Hallam topper now, and this is a 107 horsepower required. We open it up in here, all I can do is change the rim color to black, which I think I've done. But yeah, there you go. You can hook up here to travel with it, which is very convenient. I'm going to try to hook up and see if you can just fold it up from this perspective here. Yep, unfold it. So unfolding it puts them down there. Gets all the tires put away. That's a slow unfold, but there we go. We'll give it a second to get caught up there. Now in the pictures, it did show it being drug behind like this, but if you do potatoes with crop destruction on, which some of you play with, some of you don't, so it wouldn't matter to some of you, but it'll destroy the potatoes. So I want to try it on the front going forward and see if it works out the way it should, or the way I would hope it would work, to see if you can put it on the front of something. But anyhow, V to lower it. Oops, V to lower it, B to turn it on. And it is working, so you can do it that way. Fantastic, but that is great. You could really knock out some potatoes doing this, so fantastic. There you go. That is the Grimme KS 5400. All right, our next mod and our final piece of equipment today is the Kuhn Accura 1600. This is by FBT Modding and Vinicius LS. This is 3.51 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms. This is a fertilizer spreader. So if we go under fertilizer technology down here to the very end, this is the Kuhn. I know it's pronounced differently, but in the name of YouTube, you don't say that. So this is the Accura 1600, 16,800 to buy, runs at 12 miles per hour, which is very consistent with other stuff that we have on here. It has a 36-meter working width, which is great, and it does fertilize, holds 1,600 liters. So, oh, in the store, does it have any options? I can't remember if it does or not. I don't think it did. Nope, it does not. Okay. B to turn it on. Yeah, that is quite the spread on that. Should be able to see a little bit better as we go along here. Let me zoom out a little bit. Potentially. Except that everything appears to be fertilized. Oh, there we go. It's at least it's working. But there we go. If we go down here, yeah, there we go. Okay, you can see how it's leaving down. But yeah, that's quite the spread on that. And it's not even going through it too quick. It does not do lime, so it just does fertilizer. But there you have it. That is the Kuhn Accura 1600. All right, as we go on to placeables, we have the Pallet Rack. This is by Dermendener. This is 2.79 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. This essentially is just a decorative rack. Under decoration, here you go, Pallet Rack, 500 to buy, and there's no cost for everyday maintenance on it, but yeah, it looks quite nice. Make sure there's nothing on here I'm missing, but yeah, just a pallet rack. It's hit the little guards on the side, so if you hit it with the forklift, it should be okay. But there you go. That is the pallet rack. All right, and next we have the first of 2 fence packs today. This is the Polish fence and gate pack. This is by Casper. This is 6.85 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. So we have quite a few gates on here we'll take a look at, or different fences and gates and things. These are found under miscellaneous. So the ones in this pack are these ones right here. So we have old fence, we have post, brick post, gate with mailbox, old fence 2, post 2, which I believe post 2 might have a light on it. No, it doesn't look like it, maybe not. I don't know. Old fence 3, post 3, metal gate, concrete post, and that is what is in this pack. Gate should open up just fine. It open up as well. Well, there it goes. That's kind of nifty. A couple different ways that it opens up. Good detail on them. Oh, there it is. It's opening now. Nice. But yeah, then some different fences and what have you. So there you go. The Polish fence and gate pack. All right, and here we have the old fence and gates, which are found in the store in the same category. We scroll past the Polish ones. Here they are. We have the gate 3 meter, gate 4 meter, gate 5 meter. We have the fence with gate. We have the stake. We have the fence 1/2 segment left, 1/2 segment right. We have fence 1 segment, fence 2, fence 3, fence 4, and fence 5 segments right there. So here are the gates. We'll take a look at those. Those are kind of what has something going on for them. Those open pretty quick. Better get out of the way of those. Fantastic. Open that up. Maybe. There we go. I was about to say it's not working, but there we go. This open up? Let's have a gate. Yeah, there's a little gate there. So, and then you got lots of the different segments through here. So there you go. That is the old fence and gates. All right, next up we have these square houses. These are by Bar T. These are 11.31 megabytes to download, and these are for all platforms. So go in the store under farmhouses, square house after renovation, and the square house. So $75,000 for this guy, $20 a day. This one is $45,000, but somehow costs more a day. I guess there would be more upkeep on a house that's not renovated, so I guess that's fair. But anyhow, sleep trigger right there. A lot of good detail on them. This is the non-renovated version. Over here we have the renovated version, which I think they need to do some more work on the paint, that's for sure. But sleep trigger there. Satellite dish. Yeah, nice detail on those, but those are square houses. All right, next up and our final mod for the day is the Transfer Yard and Recycling Center by HR Forst. I'm not even trying to pronounce the rest of it. This is 17.04 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms. This is found under miscellaneous, down at the very, very end past all of our fences from today. There we are, the Transfer Yard and Recycling Center, $225,000 to buy, and $15 a day maintenance. So a couple of things to note. We have some potential parking areas or loading areas here for you to load stuff into. I like this, how you this in here is pretty sweet. You can back into this, I believe, with semi-trailers. Then you have this that goes up here. Bulk storage. That's actually kind of a cool little building, cool idea. But if we go in here, we should have the ability to lift this guy right here up, so you can hopefully make it easier to unload semis in the back. But yeah, and the lights are automatic at night, so there you have it. That thing's pretty sweet, actually. I really like this thing. This thing might find a place in no man's land pretty quick. But this is the Transfer Yard, or the Transfer Yard and Recycling Center. But on that note, guys, that is all of our mods for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel. Turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.